This is the Nightclub. It is by far one of the best businesses in Grand Theft Auto Online. And while I don't think anybody will disagree with that, there are a lot of YouTubers that will claim that this is actually a really bad business to buy as a new player. However, I am here to argue the exact opposite. In fact, I believe the Nightclub is one of the best businesses to get your hands on as a new player. And I'll be explaining why and everything you'll need to know about it in today's video. Let's start off with the very simple reasoning why the Nightclub is fantastic, whether you're new or an experienced player, and that is because of the fact it has two separate ways of making passive income. You see, a lot of people will say, well, the Nightclub's main source of income is getting money from your businesses that are spread out from the technicians. So for example, if we go to warehouse management, we can see that I have 5 different technicians. On cargo and shipments, that is my special cargo. We've got sporting goods, we've got South American imports, which has to do with my motorcycle club, Coke business. We've got pharmaceutical research. This has to do with the methamphetamine business. We've got cash creation. This obviously has to do with the counterfeit cash lab. So there's a lot of different businesses here. Cargo and shipments, sporting goods. There's just so many different businesses that you need to have set up from your CEO buildings and from your motorcycle club businesses. And when you have all these set up properly, you'll be making around $80,000 an hour. But the thing is that there's another way of making money, and that is your Nightclub popularity. You can see at the bottom corner of my screen, I have full Nightclub popularity, and above that, I have a wall safe. Now, the wall safe is currently opened and right in front of me, and we can actually see that I have gathered $13 million just from collecting passive income from my Nightclub when it comes to the wall safe. And for any of you that have watched my channel for a while, you know that I literally don't even bother grabbing my Nightclub income anymore when it comes to the wall safe. So the reason it looks like I've made a lot more when it comes to my warehouse earnings is just because of the fact that is always going up and I'm always selling it compared to my $250,000. Like, I just collected it for the first time in like a week today. I guarantee that if I was constantly grabbing my Nightclub passive income from popularity, it would be sitting upwards of $20 to $30 million at this point. It is $50,000 every 48 minutes, so $62,500 an hour for doing literally nothing but keeping your popularity to the max. If you still don't believe me on the fact that the Nightclub is a fantastic beginner purchase, I'll showcase to you right now why it's actually great. I am on my second account, so I have $76 million in the bank, which is plenty to spend on anything we want, and we are going to buy a Nightclub. So as we can see on Maze Bank foreclosures, there's a lot of different properties we can own, and this here is the cheapest Nightclub, and you don't want this one. It's $1,080,000, but we can get one way closer to the city for only about a $50,000 increase, which is barely anything. So we are going to buy the LSIA Nightclub for $1.1 million. We don't care about the lighting. We don't care about any of those things. We don't care about the name. We don't care about the storage right now. We don't care about the dancers. We don't care about the dry ice. Everything already comes included with the Nightclub. So there you go. It is $1.1 million, right? The best part about this $1.1 million purchase is what you get with the Nightclub. So let's head over there. 20 minutes of setups later, the Nightclub is finally ready. One nice thing is that once you complete all the setups, the popularity is set to the max, which means you'll instantly be earning that $50,000 every 48 minutes, which is actually super duper nice. If we head downstairs is why the Nightclub becomes even better if you're a beginner. As we can see, I have this random van sitting in my garage. And you might think, well, does this van have anything special going for it? Well, actually, yes, it does. It's called the Vapid Speedo Custom. And the Vapid Speedo Custom is actually insane. Even if you don't have your warehouse technician set up, you can still upgrade this van. And whether you are level 1 or 1000, you have all the upgrades instantly unlocked. So we can already put heavy armor plating on this vehicle, making it essentially bulletproof to anybody shooting at you. We can upgrade the brakes, we can do the engine, all the basic things. The really important upgrade is when you go to weapons, you can put on a proximity mine for $99,000, and for $285,000, you can mount a remote minigun to the roof. And just like that, This vehicle is insane. You can get all of this as a brand new player, and it's only going to cost you around maybe $500,000 to get the vehicle kitted out, which is actually insane when you think about it. So already, the Nightclub is fantastic for a beginner. You get a vehicle that has bulletproof glass, and it has a remote minigun, which can blow up cars in seconds, let alone mow down people messing with you. You have a way of making money upwards of $50,000 every 48 minutes for literally just kicking people out of your nightclub when you have to, or rising the popularity by swapping in and out DJs. It is just such a simple way to make so much money. The best part about the Nightclub, especially for beginners, is you don't need to purchase any upgrades. For example, the equipment upgrade will install higher quality equipment. This will improve the productivity of your warehouse technicians. Guess what? You don't have any warehouse technicians as a new player because you don't have any other businesses, so you don't need to worry about that at all. And the staff upgrade can help you, but it only reduces the daily popularity loss. It doesn't actually change the amount of money you make daily with the Nightclub. So while I do recommend to buy the staff upgrade, it's not mandatory. As long as you head over to your Nightclub maybe once every 20 to 30 minutes, fix the popularity for maybe 5 minutes of your time, you're easily going to be still raking in that $50,000 every single hour. And if we get off of the computer, we can take a look at the other upgrades that you can add to your Nightclub. The great thing about it is that you can always renovate what you don't have. So for example, let's say I want to get a 10-car garage. Well, don't worry, $140,000 and I have myself a 10-car garage. If I want a 20-car, or how about a 30-car garage? $440,000, I can have a 30-car garage directly underneath my Nightclub. That is dirt cheap for storage. I mean, that's actually incredibly cheap. So if you want to get garage space, I would highly recommend to get the Nightclub so you can also add that on. You want to get storage for your facility so you can get more money. Well, buy that. It's $1.8 million. To be fair, this is definitely a later game item upgrade. But the storage for your cars, I mean, that's a great upgrade. $140,000. It's connected to your Nightclub. That is all incredibly cheap. And for those of you who are like, oh my god, why would you buy a Nightclub all the way down in LSIA when you can just drop maybe $500,000 more and get one in the city? And there's a very simple reason why. If we make my way over to the interaction menu, we scroll all the way to preferences, we can see I have set my spawn location to the Nightclub. You don't even need to purchase a bed. A lot of other properties you need to purchase sleeping quarters, but nope, not for the Nightclub. All you need to do is go to online, find new session, invite only, and boom, now it's going to load you into a new lobby. And let's say you're all the way in Paleto Bay like I was, well, it's gonna spawn me inside my Nightclub 15 seconds later after loading into the lobby. It is that fast. So there you go, we're already at my Nightclub, and congratulations, we are here. That's gonna spawn you in a random location every time, but still, it's so easy to just run over to wherever you need to go. At the end of the day, the Nightclub is a fantastic beginner property. I didn't even break into the warehouse technicians or anything else. So if you want to make money, especially as a beginner, and you want to make money easy and passive in the background, this is by far one of the best businesses to buy. Not only does it have a lot of garage space, not only is this a very cheap property at only $1 million, it's only going to take you about 10-15 hours of playing to make that money back, let alone doing any other passive missions in the background. It's just great. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.